Hey yo, what's up, divine earthlings of the universe? What is up? What is up? What is up? I do hope that you all are having a good day, good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings to you all. Namaste. Before I start, I just want to put my disclaimers out there. I am not a psychic, I am a messenger. I'm here to provide the purest love and light energy from the Most High Creator, the spiritual team, the source. All right, this is in the purest love and light energy. So we remove any dark entities, dark energies, evil eye vibes, negativity from the space. We keep it divinely protected by our archangels, by the spiritual realm, and the positive love vibes. Okay, so always know that your free will, your discernment, and your intuition are key factors, regardless of what a personal reading or a collective message may state. And else, I feel like I'm going blank. I just did a reading and I'm just like coming right back to do this reading. So anyway, oh yeah, if any love energy comes out, I say he, she, but this could be a male, male, female, female dynamic, or however you identify or resonate with the message. Never force the fit. If you can't fit the Cinderella slipper, don't try to fit it. If you don't like the food on the plate, don't eat it. This is just a message. This is a non-judgment zone this way. I'm very open-minded, and I'm not one to debate, to create drama. That's just not what this page is about. I'm just getting this channel message in this time space, and this is what we're going to roll with. Okay, so it's 7:23, so it's July 23rd, 2024. At 1:11 a.m. today, I heard it's not just a person or people. It's also a mental entrapment and or an addiction of any kind, be it sex, drugs, alcohol, abuse, over or under eating, ego trips, or blame game. So I heard that because, usually when we are talking about certain topics here, or sometimes when I get channel energy, third party energy is usually like a person that interferes with, let's say, a love connection or a bond, that whatever bond that you had, or it could be something that interferes on a job. A third party, it could be something within your family and it's three people involved, or a third person caused some tension, some whatever. Usually third party energy is kind of a person, but I wanted to touch on it's also a mental entrapment and or an addiction. It could be an addiction of lust as well, a lustful drive, and it could be a addiction of blaming people for your own actions, because I did write blame game. I heard blame game, and I heard ego trips. So third party energy doesn't always have to create an actual physical person. It could be a person, place, or thing. So that was at 1:11 a.m. today. And let's see what else. Then I wrote cutting each other down just to get ahead. And I heard politics and celebrities. Then I heard global finances at 1:21 a.m. And then I heard AI control and AI grid control. And then I looked at the clock at one point, it was 1:22 a.m. and then it was 1:23, which is 123. And I heard ruins, which is RUINS. Then I heard ruins. So on my screensaver, it was like ruins, like an ancient city. And if I'm correct, I believe that's spelled RUNES. And then a beach scenery came up after that. So let me explain that part. At 1:23, I heard ruin, which is someone trying to ruin you, that particular word, which is RUINS. But then when I looked at my screensaver, it was like I heard ruins, which is like an ancient city. And if I recall, that's spelled Runes. Let me look that up real quick. And then after that, a beach came on. So you have ruins. I'm hearing ruins being ruined. And then with the beach energy to come, it's like calmness coming after this ruin. Let's see. Yeah, rune. It says small stone, pieces of bone, bears, ruins. Yeah. Divinatory symbols. Each symbol has a deeper meaning above and beyond. So now it's just bringing up like all these different symbols of ruins, ruin symbols. Wow, this is crazy. This is very symbolic. Excuse me. It has like a ancient wisdom, ancient knowledge vibe. See, they're trying to ruin ancient wisdom, ancient knowledge. And going back to my other reading, because I could have continued it, but it was going to go over an hour. I didn't want to do that. But these messages are definitely hand in hand, because I was writing them down at the same time. And then it just happened to go into another day, because I stay up kind of late. So I started writing on the portal day of July 22nd, which was yesterday. And so I already channeled that energy. I put that video out right before this one. So today is July the 23rd, 2024. And a lot of the stuff I touched already on that video. So I'm going to try to sum it up here in this one. But with that beach image to then come after that ruin image, I heard it's time for peace on earth. But first, humans / mankind must, and must is underlined, heal. That's why healers of the light are emerging. And then I heard a divergent. And then I saw 7:11 a.m. and 7:17 a.m. as I started to meditate and get ready for this reading that I'm doing right now. And I usually look up my angel numbers. I'm probably not going to do that with every single one, because I know it's like time consuming, and I like to just kind of break down my times, because the last video was like 48 minutes and I really didn't want it to be that long, because 50 minutes is a lot for you guys, and I just appreciate those who take the time and actually watch the whole videos. I really appreciate the message. If you resonate, you know, I appreciate you for continuing to support and just connect. Can't be, it's just like a lot of different energetic frequencies going on here. We're seeing a lot of unhealed souls coming into power. And then it's also revealing a lot of unhealed souls that have power. It's crazy. So that's why Spirit is saying it's time for peace on earth. But first, humans / mankind must, and must is underlined, heal. And that is why healers of the light are emerging. And I wrote a divergent. I wrote that. I don't know, y'all can pause it. It's a little dark, but if y'all want to pause it and see my chicken scratch, that's what I wrote. That's like before I went to bed. It had to be, so yeah, it was at 1, 2, 3 when I was getting all that. See, that's the divine order. It's being reordered. Spirit is ordering it, but I'm hearing it's being reordered. Because, see, they've been trying to ruin peace on earth. I get it. See, they're trying to ruin peace on earth with AI control too, or AI grid control. See, because when you can ruin that control of technology, it can create panic, chaos, and discord amongst people in the world. Where, boom, you ain't having no peace. You're going to have corruption. That's serious. You ain't about to have peace on earth. You can't go to the store. You can't do this. You can't come out your home. The whole lockdown thing that took place. How you gonna lock down people like that? Really? Y'all have that much power and control to where you could tell people not to come out their homes? And not to get all up into that either. But it's been proven here that particular, let's say, medications weren't accurate, weren't efficient, weren't a cure. However, there was control to believe to get the masses to conform. And the thing about it is, it affected a lot of people's livelihood. And the thing is, it even affected me directly with a work from home position. And it affected my ability to continue to work from home if I didn't, quote unquote, agree to conform. And I'm going to just leave that at that, because I'm pretty sure y'all get what I'm saying. So the thing is, you have this AI control or this political control in these, I'm hearing global, and it says global finances. I heard global finances at 1:21 a.m. Global finances. And then AI control, AI grid control after that. And then I heard cutting each other down just to get ahead, politics and celebrities. And it could be everyday people that you know too that cut you down just to get ahead. I'm hearing off with their heads. You know, back in the day, because I love my Game of Thrones, but that era, they used to punish people to death by putting them on that chopping block for whoever was there to witness it, sit them down, put their head there, and fucking cut their head with the sword. Straight off. I'm hearing off with their heads. That's some lethal ass shit. I'm hearing crucifixion. That power that people hold, that's how you punishable to death like that. A lot of people out here just in doing it to, I'm hearing more so like innocence. This is happening to innocent people out here. So anyway, Divergent is, let me charge this phone. I heard Divergent, and then I heard the movie Divergent. When I wrote it, I thought about the movie. And if you think about that movie, she was she was the rebel one. The one that people saw after, but she was the one, it's like the Ami symbol, the one that can connect everyone, the one that was a healer of all people. And see, that's why healers of the light are emerging, and they're also like divergent energies. Because let me just look up Divergent. And for those of you who have seen the movie, look, the movie even comes up as the first thing as I write Divergent. And I'm trying to get the definition, but it's just crazy that this movie that powerful that this is what shows up. Let's go to let's go see. I'm about to read the Divergent movie. So, and this is 2014. That's 10 years ago. That this, and 10 is a number of cycles ending, cycles completed, beginning, new fresh start, emerge. Again, this is a 10-year. 10 is, if you break it down, as 5/5, it's change, it's double change. Okay, so let's see here. The story takes place in a dystopian, a post-apocalyptic, if I could talk, how do you say that? I can't even. I ain't stopping this video. Y'all get what I mean. So basically, when people are divided into distinct fractions based on human virtues, Patrice Pryor is warned that she is divergent and thus will never fit into any one of the factions. Soon she learns that a sinister plot is brewing in a seemingly perfect society. Yeah. I know I was like very tongue-tied and I couldn't pronounce this fucking word, but that's okay. So you got people, it's already apocalypse. There we go. There's already been an apocalypse, and now it's a diversion. It's a divided factions depending on your human virtues. So they've divided people, let's just say, by human statute. I'm hearing statute of limitations. But basically, with her being a divergent, it's saying she'll never fit into any one of the factions. And then she learns that it's due to a sinister plot in a world that seems like it's perfect. I'm trying to see. I want to hear more about the film, to be honest. But I was really looking up the definition of divergent. So let me go to that first. Okay, this is a better definition of the movie, though. Let me go here first. So she lives in a futuristic world in which society is divided into 5 factions. As each person enters adulthood, he or she must choose a faction and commit to it for life. Triss chooses Dauntless, those who pursue bravery above all else. However, her initiation leads to the discovery that she is a divergent and will never be able to fit into just one faction. Warned that she must conceal her status, Triss uncovers a looming war which threatens everyone she loves. So when we think about the description of this movie, you have to choose, you have to make a decision. From these 5, you have to pick. So she picks one. But then what happens is let's say her blood work comes back. I forgot how they really identified it in the movie. And then they realize, like, yo, she don't fit in. She's like Neo in the Matrix. She's the one who doesn't fit in. Or she's the one who doesn't fit in. But it's her character that really is eye-awakening, because she's not conformed. The reason why she don't fit in is because it's kind of like you divine collectives. You are a chosen one. Chosen ones don't tend to fit in. Chosen ones tend to be divergent in that case, right? And so you are unveiling truths here about society. And this is what's happening. This is why Lightworkers are here to heal those unhealed people. And that's why more are emerging, are coming out more. So that's why your discernment is very high key factor. When you even get a reading, like I say, don't take this reading to heart. Take it as you see fit. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I ain't here to force you into doing something or believing what I'm saying. Hell fucking no. That's not what that is. I'm receiving this message. And in my everyday walk of life, from what I've experienced, all I can say is I've had encounters, spiritual encounters, back when I was younger, that got swept under the rug and you don't talk about things. But my sister and I had a particular encounter, and we have particular memories that we talk about that sounds like we crazy. And we both experienced the same thing. So in that aspect, why isn't spiritual encounters or spiritual gifts, why can't that be talked about? Why can't the light of healing and speaking on the dark, why is that looked at as something demonic? So basically, light workers who speak light to heal are looked at as demonic in some certain cases, or even tarot using cards and divination, that's looked at as demonic. But it's your inner house, it's how you house that energy. If you want to put out demonic ish, that's on you. It's kind of like this. Let's say you grow up in the same household. Let's say it's 4 siblings. Upbringing the same, parents the same, experience in the house the same, possibly. Yeah, they all have their own individual personalities, but you still grow up in the same home. Now, when you get older, 2 of those 4 perfect children, the beliefs that were instilled, they carry them, blah, blah, blah. Then you have one who became a hardcore rebel, whatever the case, just went off and did their own thing that you wouldn't even think they grew up in the same household. The other one could be even worse and horrible person or something like that. So with that being said, you can't how can I put this? This is so hard to explain. You can't just say, oh, they all grew up in the same house, so they all should be the same. No. 22 on the timer. It's not like that. If we grew up in the same house, you still are your own individual person. So when it comes to you growing up and whatever decisions you decide to make, your free will, whatever you start believing in or hanging out with, that's on you. So when it comes to these readings or these readers, the energy that they house is on them. That's why your discernment is a key factor as a listener or as someone seeking a reading for guidance. To hold someone responsible for a reading and you taking every bit to heart, excuse me, that's not necessarily healthy, because that person could pull you this way when you need to be pulled in another direction, or really work on yourself before you start taking heed to everything that this person is saying, because then that might create some more confusion for yourself. So to be a light worker is similar to being a divergent. You're not going to fit in, but you seek the healing of mankind. And you know that every walk of life of mankind ain't the same walk. So therefore you have to be non-judgmental towards these people. You have to know, just because you've been anointed with a gift to, and it's 8:44 a.m. Show y'all. Okay, that's 8/8. We in a year of 8. So just to, and it's okay, it's July 23rd, which is 5. To be a person with spiritual gifts, you can't blame people for your path. It's owning that accountability, because I did hear blame game. And see, going back to, it's not just a person or people, it's also a mental entrapment and or an addiction of any kind. So when you're called to pursue a divine path, Okay, my apologies. My video stopped, so I'll have to piece it together. But yeah, so you are in a divergent stage, and it's not going to be an easy path, and a lot of people are not going to accept it. Some people don't think you're doing some demonic ish because they don't understand the energetic frequency that you're on, first of all, because a lot of people are in a 3D mentality instead of a spiritual mindset or viewpoint. And that can create, that's where the addictions can come into play. That's where the mental entrapment comes into play. You know, staying on a lower vibration and a lower frequency is more easy to deal with because you don't have to face the shadow side of yourself in order to overcome whatever addiction that you may have or whatever destruction or traumatic toxic energy that you are in. It's easier to kind of just stay there and just conform because what am I hearing? I'm hearing ripple effect, but I'm also hearing going against the grain. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. So it's like, in order to go against the grain, it's not gonna feel comfortable. You're gonna feel off center and everything. So even though you already in a situation where it's uncomfortable, you rather stay uncomfortable in that aspect, because when you start to go off the grain, then you get more uncomfortable. So you feel like it's more comfortable to stay in this uncomforting experience instead of getting more uncomfortable, which will, on the other side, help free yourself to embark on a comfortable life for yourself. So I don't know if that even made sense. A lot of people just stay uncomfortable because they're afraid of the discomfort that healing yourself comes with. Yeah. So, and that's where ruins can come into place. You know, you can feel ruined in the inside. You can feel like you don't have any peace. And becoming a divergent is going against the grain. But it's also reminding yourself of the unique quality that you are, the unique human being that you are, the unique gifts that you have. So when we are here to judge spirituality or these divination tools as demonic, let's first think about that person that's delivering that message. What is their energy like? What is their own life like? Are they projecting? Are they healing? When I say projecting, like, are they projecting that dark energy out there? Have they worked on their own self-healing? And not to say they got to be a perfect person in order to be healed, in order to deliver positive messages. No, because we are still all unhealed out here. I still got healing that I am working on. It's the delivery and it's the approach. And I don't need these cards, to be honest. I like cards because of the images, and it connects deeper at times with the messages that I'm already receiving. But I don't bow down to these cards, okay? Let's put that out there. I am literally connecting with the Most High Source. Whatever the Most High Source is in your life, how you stay, I'm connecting with that positive energy of that energy to be delivered and channeled through these messages. So for some, I may not be that reader, and for others, I might be. But one thing I'm not going to do is force you to believe anything that I'm saying. This energy in this world is fucking heavy. And now it's crazy because the energy that I have been receiving was about betrayals, people have hurt you and betrayed you and stopped you. A lot of betrayal energy just kept coming through. But honestly, even when you think about, because I did write cutting each other down just to get ahead, and I wrote politics and celebrities, but that can be everyday people in your life too, cutting you down just to get ahead, betraying you just to get ahead. And see, with politics and celebrities, a lot of that takes place just to get ahead. It's at 5:44 on this timer because it's starting over. I'm gonna have to piece this video together. I hate doing that because I'm gonna have to, hopefully I could save this video with space. If not, I gotta screen record my phone. But that's just what I'm gonna have to do for this message. Anyway, this tearing down of each other, or these cutting edges, it's like cutting each other. But see, you cut each other so much where you have to cut ties from this betrayal. A lot of people don't understand when you cut ties from them. They oftentimes could think you're overreacting, or that you're a coward, or that you don't have no confidence to face what happened. No, it's not that. Sometimes you just cut ties because you don't have time to cut down anyone or tear anyone down. You're not about that life. So you cut ties and you just peacefully walk away. And some people don't know how to peacefully walk away without cutting people down. That's unfortunate. The ego trips, because I did write ego trips, and that could be an addiction. They could have an ego trip to want to just cut people down. And unfortunately, with the world, if we have leadership, like leadership roles, these leaders also cut each other down just to get ahead. Celebrities, why does it have to be that way? To cut each other down just to get ahead? And that's that ego trip. What can I do to be relevant, to keep myself relevant? Most of the time, it's like, okay, are you sacrificing yourself to be relevant? Are you cutting down a group of people or a person in particular just to be relevant? At the end of the day, what good is that? This world will never change if people gonna continue to cut people down. And that's why Divergents are here, to stand up for what's right. And in the midst of that, like spiritual leaders or readers out here, or those who have been anointed with Akashic knowledge and records, a lot of times people are like, oh, this stuff is just again, I'm hearing the word demonic. People just use demonic when it comes to spirituality, or readers. In some cases, when they don't understand it, it's just demonic. It's like, no, I understand my spirit. Now, if your spirit demonic, then like I said, that's on you, boo-boo. But when you are a highly anointed person, you've been through cycles and you've learned enough, and you're awakening, your third eye is no longer blocked, your heart chakra is no longer blocked, your root chakra is no longer blocked. That's when that crown chakra energy is activated highly to where those downloads are received. That's why your crown and your third eye, in a sense, have to be highly protected. Head scarf, head wrap, anointed, whatever, pray over yourself, whatever you got to do. Because when you become woke to what's happening, then you're really going to be pointed like, oh, you demonic as shit. Or, oh, what you're doing is not of God, or it's not pure. You that divergent, you don't fit in. It's like, well, damn. What am I doing, Spirit? Am I doing something that's not of you? That's not pure? Make you question yourself. And then you walk around 10:10 on the timer. Then you walk around and then you see all this demonic shit that's been put out into this world. Hence TV shows, movies, and what these celebrities are singing in these music events now. I used to watch music award shows, man, all the time, okay? Especially because my era growing up, it was just fun. It was just something about the energy of life back then that is not the same now. Especially the energy of life when you come to and getting into music. Because I love music growing up. We didn't have social media like that. It wasn't nothing that always connected us. That portal, that doorway of staying connected is the wave of AI technology. I did write AI control and AI grid control. Back then, that didn't exist like that. If y'all want to watch the other video, I talk about how Wi-Fi is all connected. If Wi-Fi go down, your phone, internet, everything is connected. If that goes down, you can't even work from home. You probably can't watch TV. You're gonna feel like your life is like, oh my God, I can't connect. And that's scary. That's how we feel connected to the world. That's the portal that it can easily be blocked. But see, when you have that spiritual portal, no one can ever block that spiritual portal. They can't. That's why these light workers that are emerging, these real healers out here, these real light workers that are healing are emerging. I'm hearing they're like a diamond. Am I hearing a diamond in the rough? Is that the saying? Let me look that up real quick. Yep, diamond in the rough meaning. That's what I'm hearing. A person who is genuinely of good character but lacks manners, education, or style. They have exceptional qualities or potential but lacking refinement or polish. Somebody said, is diamond in the rough a compliment? Let's see. Can be considered a compliment. If someone calls you this, it means they think you have potential. When should I use diamond in the rough? Use phrase diamond in the rough when describing a person or thing that is more sturdy, polite, educated than they look. See, so do you see how that bounced a little bit? Because first it was saying they have exceptional qualities but lack refinement or polish. So you see, you're like a diamond in the rough. People don't see your shine. They think that you're just, you have potential, but it's like they don't understand your potential. They know that you're educated and you look so, but it's something about you that they can't just put their finger on. That's more so what I'm getting with diamond in the rough. And see, they always say diamonds are made under pressure. But see, you're not even, how can I put this? I'm hearing seeking diamonds. A lot of people out here want to seek a diamond. Or want to be diamonds. And okay, thank you, Spirit. They're out here wanting to be diamonds and look so polished. But at the end of the day, their soul is, I'm hearing blemished. So this is this energy is like coming through kind of weird, so I apologize. Basically, these are the unhealed people out here, and that's where the ruins come in. They feel ruined. Even though they look like a diamond on the outside, they have these ruins within. And see, you divine light workers are healers emerging. It's like you polished some of your healing, but you're a gem. I'm hearing you're a gem, not a diamond. Like you're a rare gem, you're a rare find. I'm hearing the movie Blood Diamond. A lot of people go to war to be a diamond. They turn against each other. They will take blood for blood to be a diamond. But see, you're a rare gem that is found. I'm hearing you're in a category all your own, which is again that divergent energy. You're just something that hasn't been discovered. And see, you see a lot of diamonds in the rough. You see these people that are diamonds, but they have a rough life. And with your rarity and your gem persona, it helps these people remember how to heal themselves, how to uncover and rediscover, like creating inner peace. We're not focusing on what a diamond and the wealth it can bring. Having wealth within will create wealth outside of yourself in a more peaceful energy and approach. And the people around you will also become more peaceful and have a atmosphere that you feel at peace in. So with this world not having a sense of, unfortunately, not having a sense of unity, and if it's a blood for blood, like a blood diamond vibe going on, it can't be healed that way. That's why these light workers are emerging as divergents out here. So I'm gonna leave it there though, because I know that this reading I have to piece it together, and I don't know if it went over 50 minutes, but hopefully it resonated. If it didn't, don't force the message to fit. I appreciate each and every one of you though. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, watching the video. I'm very humbled to be a blessing to those who just need it. If not, like I said, don't force this message. If you are new and you like the vibe of the channel, you can definitely check out some more videos and stay on board as well, and subscribe as we continue to uplift each other, ourselves, and humanity. But thanks again. I do hope that you all follow this message if it was a little choppy. But I do hope you have a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings to you all. Namaste. Thank you.